I'm gonna scream me flaming head off in a minute.
Hello.
I don't care. I want to know how he's got in that state.
What happened to go try and
No,
find
just leave it. Look, it can't be long now, can it, Janice?
But what's the hold-up then, eh? What are they doing to him that they don't want us to see?
Well, I don't know, but... Well, whatever it is, you know me, Dad, he's tough, he'll be all right.
All right. You were all right. They said he'd be coming home soon. Now, for all we know, he could be lying in there dead.
Dead? No, he couldn't.
Yes, he could, Leanne.
But I thought they said he was stable, didn't they?
Oh, aye. Hospital talk. That's what they're like. Last folk to know out is them it's happening to.
Where are we going, Mum? Shh. Can we go to Dad's? Please, Mummy, please.
Well, why don't we go to Gale's, eh? We'll get a nice cup of tea and we'll get some toast. Come on, girls.
Les.
He's only just come round, so he won't be up to much of a chat yet.
Oh, Les, we were so worried about you. They phoned us to come in, but we didn't know how.
How are you feeling?
I'm all right, love.
Oh, you had a scared stiff.
Yeah, you did. Hey, we thought you'd skived off work for good and all, didn't we?
Toya. Oh, love. You look poorly like I've never seen you. And you were doing so well, weren't you, Leanne?
You'll soon pick up again, won't you, Dad?
He needs rest now. Best if you come back again a bit later on.
Well, excuse me, but I'd like some answers first. I want to know what the flaming hell's happened to him.
I'm afraid we don't exactly know yet.
You don't know?
We're still trying to find out, Mrs. Battersby.
Well, you're treating him for summit. What's that in his arm for, then, eh?
It's a drip to keep up his fluids. He'll have it out soon when he's recovered.
Recovered from what? That's what I'm asking you. What has happened to him? Why has he got so weak?
I promise you, as soon as we've completed our investigations, we'll let you know.
There you go. As the phrase now has it. Enjoy.
Thank you.
To sight another. Good morning. Early for you, Sally.
Yeah, is Gale around?
No. It's her day off.
Oh, right. Well, I'll catch her at home then.
Well, I'm not sure you will. You see, Martin and her were going out to find a Christmas tree early.
Oh.
Is anything the matter?
No, I was just thinking, Christmas tree, I must get one myself today.
Right.
Come on, girls.
But you said we're having tea and toast.
Yeah, I know I did later.
Well, I think next year I'll just get one of those little artificial ones and put it upstairs on my dressing table.
Why?
Because I'm the only one who's interested in Christmas trees.
I'm interested.
Well, David not. Rather watch telly. And your dad's miles away.
Yeah, I'm just thinking who I should ring the hospital, see how Les Battersby is.
Oh, Martin.
Well, soon I find out now. They've been wondering all day.
Well, why don't you stop by, taking some flowers?
Gail is my patient. Want to find out he's all right.
Hey, ring him then. And you two go on to the toilet, then get your coats on, eh? Got to get there early if we want to get the best ones.
Christmas trees for girls.
Yeah, well, presents will be for girls and all, if you think like that.
Yeah, Carol, it's Martin. Hey, all right. Listen, I'm just ringing to see how Mr. Battersby is. Is he... Oh, well, thank God for that, eh? Is there any news on how he... Overdose?
Hi, mate.
Hiya.
Oh, look, I'm sorry if that phone call went you up.
Couldn't sleep any road.
All right. Anyway, it looks like Les is going to be all right. Leanne's going to stay at the hospital for a bit with Janice, so why don't you go on back to bed for now?
Not with Owen at home. You know, she went out last night with that Ruth. So she could join the group. To be purified. I've been trying to put her off it, and she promised me she won't go till we had another talk. Any road I went after her. Watched it.
And what happened?
It were more creepy than I thought.
What, you mean you actually got right in there?
I saw them all stood there in a circle, dressed in white, making stupid noises, and that creeped Ben.
What?
I'm scared of what they're doing to her, Nick.
I'm just scared full stop, aren't you, Ashley?
Zoe,
Yeah, we can all sneak up and spy on people, you know.
well, where have you been all night?
With my friends, where I wanted to be.
You mean with that Ben, don't you?
I mean, with Ben and with Ruth and Naomi.
Don't pretend to me, Zoe. I saw you snogging him.
Snogging.
I saw you.
Ashley, you only saw what your impure mind made you see. Because you don't understand.
So how did you and him see it then?
Oh, think what you like.
I'm glad you're home.
Be off again tonight.
Tonight?
Purification's just part of it, Ashley. Now I'm a daughter of Nirab, I've got to go on a retreat.
I presume there's a good explanation for this, Sally.
If we get them settled, could we have a chat in the kitchen?
If we must. There we are, girls. You choose what you want to watch.
Now sit nicely and Mummy will bring you some tea and toast, all right?
Is Auntie Rita cross with us?
No, she's just a bit tired, I expect, same as we are. I'm really sorry, Rita.
Well, I won't pretend that I'm pleased to see you, Sally, because I'm not. Especially when I see you dragging those little girls about with you, however it suits you.
I've been so selfish, haven't I?
Yes, you have. And if it's some lover's tiff you've come to share with me...
It isn't. It's final this time. It's over. I've walked out and I've left him, Rita. I'm never going back. That's it.
Is it?
I didn't want to come and disturb you, but I didn't know where else to... I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, it's really good to know it's all worked out, hasn't it? I mean, breaking up the family home, keeping the girls away from the daddy. What the hell? It's only other people's lives, isn't it?
Oh, Rita.
It's a bit too late for old Rita. I'm sorry, Sally. You've nobody but yourself to blame for any of this.
I know that. Honestly, if it wasn't for the girls, I'd go and throw myself off a bridge somewhere.
Sally, what's happened to your face?
Where is this retreat?
St Lakes.
Have you an address?
Well, I don't need one, do I? Because we're all going together.
You can't just go without leaving me an address.
Why? In case they kidnap me or something.
In case of out.
You're so full of nasty thoughts, Ashley. Look, Ben and Ruth, they've given me something to really hope for. Something to believe in. And them asking me to go on this retreat, well, it's an honour.
But what's it for?
To meet Nirab. He's coming to England to see his children, and 'cause I'm newish, I have to be first to welcome him.
Well, there must be a phone number at this place.
Ashley, it's a retreat. For retreating to. It's not a hotel. You're not supposed to be able to get in contact with us because we need peace and quiet.
So we don't go.
I'm going.
So we please. I'm really worried about this.
Must be really sad to be like you, Ashley. So suspicious. It's just like what Ben says. People who need Nirab most, they're always last to know it.
Well, you've certainly taken your time, haven't you?
Aye?
To be my first customer of the day, because until you turned up, I couldn't have my second customer, or my third, or any of the rest that are to follow, could I? Any road, better late than never, as my old mum used to say when she were laying folk out.
Yeah. Have you seen Sally Webster?
Yeah, we're telling you, you're first through that door today.
No, I meant, have you seen her passing by?
Oh, it used to be a passers-by.
Okay, just give me some aspirin.
Right. How's that, love? Is that comfy for you?
Oh, yeah. That's smashing, that, love.
No one plumps up a pillow for you like I do they?
You're a champion pillow plumper in my book, Jan. Aye, and tucker in her.
Well, hospitals just don't seem to bother to make you comfy now, do they? No wonder you end up with more wrong with you than what you come in with.
Well, I think the pain in my foot seems to have settled down a bit now.
Yeah, well, that's only because you've got so much more pain in rest of you.
Oh, I feel as though I've had my guts pulled out on a fish hook.
Whereas yesterday, you were coming on famous, weren't you? Oi, nurse. Have you sent your manager down yet?
He said he'll be along as soon as possible, Mrs. Battersby.
Well, he flaming better be, or I'll give him an overdose. Don't you worry, love. I'm gonna get some answers out of these if I have to stay here all day long.
Yeah, then, girls. Just put it on table. And you sit down. What have I put him through, Rita? He never cared two hoots about the girls. Just called them spoilt little brats.
And shouldn't that have shown you what sort of a person he is?
I just kept kidding myself they'd grow on him. He just wanted me to give him back to Kevin.
If he'd love you, Sally, he wouldn't have wanted you to give up a pet budgie, let alone your own children.
I know that. Why did I let him make such a fool of me, Rita? Why didn't I listen to my own doubts because I had them? Why was I so stupid?
It's funny how us women only ask those questions when we're past needing to. Any road, it's what's next you should be asking yourself. And I think you should let Kevin have the girls for a while.
No.
And you stay here with me till you get yourself settled. Well, have you a better plan?
Hey, Sarah Lou. Why don't you use these? These are pretty.
Because I want to do it the way I want to do it.
Only asking. Hey. You're not going to be miserable all weekend, are you?
I'm just trying to remember back. Just exactly when Les took his drugs, because I know we signed for him. But were we there when he took them?
Well, why are you worrying when he's out of harm's way?
That's not the point. He's had an overdose. We have to find out how it happened.
You don't have to find out. You're off duty.
Gail, I'll be investigated. They've got to find out.
You can't be worried that they think it's your fault.
Well, it was certainly somebody's fault.
It can't be your fault. That's ridiculous. I mean, you were the one who saved him.
Hang on, that might be Carol. I asked her to ring if there was any news. Yeah, hello?
What's your name, anyway?
Yes, it's me. Yes, I can. Today. Yeah, OK, so...
Who was it?
Senior nurse manager. Wants me in today, 5 o'clock.
What for?
My version of events. Would you believe?
Yeah. It's only procedure, isn't it?
I thought she looked like Dr. Puffy buried in it, though.
She hasn't got an address for it. It's somewhere in Lakes.
It'll have a phone number though, won't it?
Not according to Zoe. That's the whole point of it, to be cut off.
Well, a couple of days in the countryside won't do her any harm, will it?
Not if she were with me, no.
Afternoon.
I'll have a bottle of whiskey, please.
Which one?
Whichever.
Did you catch up with Sally?
Thought you weren't interested in passers-by. Get me another bottle.
So what's this in aid of, then?
Can they turn this over?
It's on the chair there.
There you go. Look, you've only missed a bit of it.
Are you and Dad going to be friends?
Yes, Rosie, of course we are.
So?
I need to ask you a favour, Kevin.
All right. Thought you would have been wanting something off me.
Me and Greg have split up. I need you to look after the girls for me till I get myself sorted.
You split up?
I'm staying at Rita's. They could have stayed too, but it would have been such a
Look
squash.
at me a minute.
What?
Is that a bruise on your face? Has he done that to you?
No.
Look at me a minute.
You're wrong, Kevin. Look, I just want you to look after the girls for me and keep them safe. Will you do that for me, please?
Of course I'll look after my own kids. If it were my choice, I wouldn't have let them go in the first place, would I?
I'll bring the stuff over when I can.
What happened, Sal?
don't want to talk about it right now.
I just want you to fill the picture, Pamela. Lose the head of the feet. I don't give a stuff. I just want you to be big, bold, just seize that torso and make it your own, OK?
Yes, well, I'll try.
Right. I think we'll take a break there, everybody. 15 minutes. Thanks, Nick. Let's go upstairs.
Hiya.
Leanne, what are you doing here?
Don't mind me coming to have a quick look at you, dear?
No, but I mean, how long have you been stood up there?
Long enough to see what you do. And you're right. Brilliant money for doing that, really, isn't it?
For keeping still?
Makes my job a joke. All that having to talk to people and wave my arms about. Got me thinking. I bet you just wander off into your own little world, don't you? Your own little thoughts. Then you're not really that bothered about it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Right, that's me decided then. Oh, hello, Mrs. Peters.
Hello again.
I was just wondering, do you use female models here, or is it just blokes?
No, male and female.
Oh, so do you have a vacancy then?
Would you excuse me a minute?
Because Nick's just convinced me to be a model too.
So, you're about to administer Mr. Battersby's medicine.
And then a patient, Mr. Peel, started shouting for help. So then I instructed Nurse Delaney to the other end of the ward.
Before Mr. Battersby had taken his medicine?
Well, yeah. Look, I know technically...
Technically?
Yeah, technically she should have watched him take the drugs with me, but... Well, we double-checked the dosage. You've got the signatures on the sheet.
Martin, what I've got now is an admission from you that you failed to follow nursing procedure.
Oh, come on. We had a cardiac arrest on the ward.
Doesn't matter what good reasons you had. The fact is, you failed in one aspect, you could have failed in another.
It happens all the time. Let's be honest. And we do these rounds on our own, and you know we have to.
And it's at times like these you realise that procedure's not just there to protect the patient, it's there to protect you too.
So what are you saying? That I gave him the overdose?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just trying to establish exactly what happened when.
But you're implying that I gave him more than was counted?
He suffered an overdose. That's a fact. I can only see 3 ways in which that could have happened. 1, you made a mistake. 2, Nurse Delaney made a mistake when she resumed the drugs round later on. Or 3, somehow Mr. Battersby obtained the extra tablets himself.
If you want a weekend in Lakes, we can get together. We can stay at Mrs. Wilton's.
You're just not hearing me, are you, Ashley?
I'm saying if you want to get away from...
Do you want Zoe to be happy?
Of course you want that.
Then why do you want to stop her from meeting her spiritual leader? Zoe, tell Ashley what it means to you to meet Nira.
Ashley, you've got to believe me. This means a million times more to me than just going away. And if you love me, you should be really glad for me. Not trying to put me off.
You have to stop being so suspicious of us, Ashley. No harm is going to come to Zoe. Only fulfilment. Now, please, let her go in peace.
Be happy for me.
Oh, Leanne, will you just stand still and tell me what the hell you think you're playing at?
Playing? I'm not playing, I'm serious.
Look, there is no way you're being a life model.
Why not?
Well, because I don't want you to.
No, what you mean is, it's all right for my husband to sell his body, but not his wife.
Leanne, you were asking if there were any vacancies?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we are always looking for more models, especially younger ones, so when could you start?
Miranda, she doesn't want to be a model, all right?
All right, then I'll tell you what I want, Nick. I want to feel totally OK about you being one, because I mean it. If there's out tacky going on, you're in for it.
Look, Leanne, come and have a look at this work. Now, we train our students to look at the human body in terms of aesthetic form, not as objects of sexual desire. Do you see anything there that looks tacky to you?
Yeah, well, they're not pictures of him, are they?
Yes, they are, every one of them.
What? That's Nick? Oh, well, I like that one.
Thank you. That's one of mine.
Well, you've done it.
Leanne, I would like you to have this.
Eh?
Please, I would love to think that it's hanging in the home of its inspiration.
All right, well, Is it signed?
No, but I can sign it if you like.
Well, I'll want it signed and dated if it's an original, won't I?
Come on. Let's drink to day one of your new life.
Cheers.
I mean it. It was very brave of you to leave the girls with Kevin, because that means you acted from your head and not your heart. And that's what's going to get you through now.
Till I have to face folk, then you won't see me being brave, Rita. Not when they all come telling me I only got what I deserve.
Oh, people. Tell 'em go fiddle. Do you know, the one truly fabulous thing about getting older is how you come to know it's only those you really care about that can hurt you here. And everybody else's opinion is just hot air. So you just set your mind on getting shut of Greg Kelly and making a new future for you and the girls.
Just brings it home to me even more what I've thrown away.
Well, now, this is when you can bless your mam for leaving you all that money, Sally. Hey?
That's what I'm talking about, Rita.
What?
What I've thrown away on Greg.
What? You mean all your inheritance?
Most of it.
Oh, Sally. Well, you can't just sit there and say that.
What can I do?
Well, there must be summat.
Well, if I can't find it tonight, I'll get Brenda to call you first thing, all right? OK, cheers. Right.
Look, there's...
Let me be frank with you. Fact is, I've already interviewed Nurse Delaney, and there are gaps. What, where, when, she can't remember. But if you can, and you're misguidedly trying to protect her...
I think it's more like her trying to protect me. Look, nobody gave Mr. Battersby that overdose. He must have took it himself. Stupid idiot. But I think I was the one that gave him the chance.
What do you mean?
Well, he was moaning on and on about wanting a higher dose, so of course, when I had to rush off to call the crash team... Well, you'd automatically think that you'd lock the drugs trolley first, but... Well, this time I didn't. I just left it at the end of his bed. And I didn't lock it.
You sure about that?
I wouldn't say it if I wasn't.
Well, in that case, Martin, I suggest if you belong to a union, you contact your rep as soon as possible. Because I have no choice now. I have to suspend you from work until further notice.